What are you doing here? Don't you know it is dangerous for your kind to be out here? Come on, get up. I can't hold them off forever. At least not while I'm making sure you're not going to get turned into a pincushion. I'd be more worried about myself if I were you. I'm not the one who tripped running from my assailant, nor am I the person who blocked an attack that took down 3 of your mercs. Now go! Hey, are you out there? Your track suggested that you came this way. Judging by the pattern of your footsteps, I think you might be injured. I know that you were probably told not to trust anyone out here, but I really do just want to help. Not to mention that, if I'm right, you're not going to get far before you're attacked by a wild animal searching for an easy meal. There you are. Hey, easy. I'm not going to hurt you. Here, I'll remove my helmet.
See? Nothing to be afraid of. Crap. Hey, come. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. Just give my body a second. She's a little rebellious. And it looks like I've scared you even more. I'd ask why you're still here, but I think I was right about you being injured, right? Alright. Allow me to explain myself. I'm a Dullahan, an undead monster whose body's kind of a storage tank of magical energy. While I'm connected to my body, I'm one person. However, if my head falls off, my body kind of gains a mind of its own. If my head falls off, the magical essence leaks out, which causes issues in itself that I'm not about to explain to you. The gist is that you're fine. I'm not going to hurt you. But I must ask, what the hell were you doing out there? Don't you know there is a skirmish between the Holy Order and the Demon Queen? You decided to travel through a war zone with 3 low-level mercs who I'm willing to bet at least one just left the farm for the first time. No, why would you think it was a demon that attacked you? I'm a monster. Who do you think I take orders from? The Holy Order probably thought you were sending supplies to the enemies, so instead of doing the normal thing and asking, they decided to do the normal human option and run you through with their sword. No, I didn't kill him. The entire point of this whole thing is to reduce bloodshed. My sword doesn't even cut through skin. It drains mana. I let some of my allies know where he was before going after you. Yeah, he's probably already been treated at the nearby monster camp. Listen, we're monsters, but we aren't monsters, okay? Now enough talking. I want to take a look at you. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't look too good. You managed to run with this. I don't know whether to be worried or impressed. Adrenaline is one hell of a drug, ain't it? I can treat you. It won't feel pleasant, but I can do it. I'm going to need you to straight at it as much as you possibly can. I know that it hurts, but the alternatives will probably hurt more. Alright, I don't think there's any major breaks. It looks more like you landed on it wrong when you fell. The blood is probably from a different source. You collapsed there, didn't you? Yeah, I figured as much. Right. I'm going to count to 3, and I'm going to get these in the right position. 1, 2. See? Easy. I know I said I would count to 3, but I learned that by subverting expectations, you can mitigate some of the pain. I never said it was going to be painless. I tell you what, the next time you do this, I'll count to 3 and we can take notes. No, I'm not done yet. I'm going to use some magic to heal it a bit. You won't be able to work for a little while, but you should significantly reduce the recovery time and provide you some pain relief. Is it working? If it is, you should feel some tingling in your leg. This should only take a few seconds. Done. Alright, now to clean you up a bit. So the creatures around you are attracted by the scent of blood, by creatures, I mean monsters who are less dignified than they claim to be. Are you into older women? Because if you want one of the vampires who live here to get you, I can just bandage it up now. I'm kidding. It's a good thing you collapsed here, though. Running water is probably the safest water to use around here. It's definitely the easiest for me to purify. You would be right. My purification magic differs from a priest purification magic. Demonic energy kind of gives the water a more pleasant sensation to the touch. It used to corrupt, but after the current demon lord rose to power, she basically steamrolled anything that could cause harm. Good on her. I could imagine actually being forced to kill anyone. That should do it. Things that remain in the demon realm long enough undergo changes due to exposure of demonic energy. It should have the same effect as purification spell. How does it feel? It doesn't hurt, does it? Good. Then, how are you doing? Are you still scared of me? Well, it isn't every day you see someone's head fall off and then put back on by their still living body. Now, the armor isn't part of the body, but it does help keep my magic in when my head fell off. Trust me when I say that this would have gone a completely different way if that happened. What do I mean? Well, we don't gain magic from hurting humans, and we don't steal souls anymore. What would be the next most convenient option? I'll give you a hint. It's partially connected to why demonic energy-infused water can have pleasurable effects similar to all things exposed to demonic energies. Correct. I'm able to control myself more than the other monsters because I have a duty to them. I don't really have time to search for humans or even relax. Most of my days are spent on patrol, making sure that people like you aren't hurt if they travel along the border. It is nice to actually talk to a human for a chance, though. Okay, that should be clear enough. I'll bandage your wounds now. I don't feel comfortable sending you on your way in your current condition. I'm going to take you back to my camp. There you can rest up until you're able to decide what to do next. I'll look out for you. Make sure no one bothers you too much. There. That's as good as you'll get without an expert healer. Hey, what are you doing? I think I told you that you will be unable to walk. I'm saying that I'm going to carry you. I'm a lot stronger than I look. See? No problem. I've defeated fools 3 times your size before the sun so much as I had a chance to rise. Now then, we should get going. It's been a little bit since I last checked in, and I'm a decent distance away from my route. Hell, you being with me probably gets me a pass to anything below murder in the eyes of troops. Now then, you can lean against me, but try not to use my head as a support. It's not as sturdy as you think. One more thing. I think I've taken a liking to you. You received quite a shock, but you were able to calm down quickly. I know how humans think of things like me, so actually, having a person trust me makes my cold, dead heartbeat little. What I'm trying to say is that once you're healed up and you're deciding what to do next, I want you to know that staying is always an option. I won't lie when I say that it's a selfish thing for me to put on you. You have a life and I have a war to win. But you are the only human I've actually had a chance at getting. Between the war and everything, I've never had a chance to get to know anyone. Yeah, you will think that we will have all the humans we could possibly desire, but those Holy Order hassles are trained from birth. I swear that they are born with a copy of the Chief Goddess decree and are told to crawl around in full plate mail. Eventually they come around, but it takes a lot of time and effort. Most of the monsters who are responsible for unwaving the countless lives those soldiers lived in end up growing attached to them. On the other hand, it's honestly just heartbreaking to see humans like that. They're born broken and don't even know it. What kind of life is that? Sorry, I didn't mean to put that all on you. It's been some time since I've actually been able to truly talk to someone. Anyways, we have a little bit of time before we make it to the camp, and you should rest. You had quite a day. I'll make sure that I'm the first thing you see when you wake up, okay? I know that humans hate waking up in unfamiliar places, even if they expect it. And human, thank you again for trusting me.